97.3 Citi FM. Relevant radio, always.
Hi, my name is Nathan Quao and welcome to the preview of match day 29 of the Barclays English Premier League live on Citi 97.3.
Kupenda condoms. Love right.
Now, after the exertions of midweek action, football returns over the weekend. Benjamin Nketsia joins me, and Ben, we start off match day 29 with a heavy game. It's the North London derby. Spurs welcome Arsenal. Arsenal got beaten by Manchester United, and this will be their next big game. How are they going to respond? It's the first game of match day 29.
Well, Tottenham are in a better position than they would have expected to be at the start of the season. And I think that that's credence to the manager, the decisions he's made, and also the players who have vindicated the manager's decision. I'm talking about Eric Dyer and also Dele Alli. I mean, they are having monster seasons. You talk about Dele Alli, he's just about one of the best youngsters in Europe as we speak now. He scored 7 Premier League goals. He's right there with the top of the pile with regards to interceptions and also tackles. So, I mean, for Tottenham, there's a lot to be excited about. It's a new stadium coming up, but they want nothing better than to beat Arsenal. And I think that Arsenal have, sort of lost a bit of motivation in the last couple of games. You look at their run with regards to what Tottenham have. Arsenal have lost, 3 games and drawn 3 and in their last 10 matches. Tottenham, on the other hand, have lost just once and have won 6 games on the bounce. So, I mean, the confidence levels are different. Again, you want to look at statistics and what they tell you. Tottenham have scored more goals than Arsenal this season, and they've also conceded lesser goals than Arsenal this season. So they are doing things right that the Gunners aren't doing right. They are scoring late goals. I know Arsenal showed us something with regards to Welbeck, but it comes down to this. It's passion. It's a London thing. It depends on who wants it more. For Arsenal, their concentration levels, their energy levels did not look right in the match against Man United. One of their more surprising performances for me this season. I mean, I thought that they were horrible on the day. They didn't look like a team chasing the title. And if they bring that same sort of attitude, I think that their rivals will have everything to smile about, and of course will definitely pull away in the chase for the title. Now,
we've seen Spurs beat Manchester City at the White Hart Lane already. Can they add Arsenal to that long list of victims? We'll see. So that's Saturday at 12:45. At 3 p.m. is a game between Manchester City and Aston Villa. Nobody gets any prizes for predicting who wins this because it looks like it will be a Man City win. They want to get it right towards the end of the season. But then I bring you back for a final game on Saturday between Watford and Leicester. I know this game on paper won't excite anybody, but we've seen how well these two teams have done. They've come from the Championship. They are punching above their weight. Leicester are dreaming of doing the unthinkable by winning the Premier League. And yet they take on Watford, who have just about the same level of talent and the same level of hunger. Where is this game going to end?
I mean, if you look at what Leicester are doing this season, it excites you on what Watford could possibly do next season.
Yeah.
I mean, it gives you an idea of where they are this season as well. You look at Leicester and they scored twice as many goals as Watford. Watford have scored 29 goals, Leicester have scored 49. And the defensive record is a bit different. Watford defend just slightly better than Leicester do, so they've conceded a goal less. But I think that, like you said, they have similar levels of talent, only that the talent from Leicester have stood out this season. I mean, they've been fairly consistent. I think that the bit where we've missed about Leicester season is the consistency of their star players. I mean, Jamie Vardy, put aside the run of 11 goals, I mean, he's put in his shift whenever it's come to getting the ball back for his team. Those extra things and little things is what might make the difference in that game against Watford. Again, you also want to look at the absence of N'Golo Kante. He's out with a hamstring injury, and that could be telling on this particular encounter. You watched the game against Norwich, and Leicester were not very comfortable in defense. Norwich created, a fair amount of opportunities that they could have put away if they were serious, but they had some distractions here and there. But I feel that Watford will present them a more formidable opponent with regards to finishing the ball. I mean, Odion Ighalo is in there, 14 goals for the season. That's no fluke, and he's one guy who has shown that he can come up for his team in the big moments. So N'Golo Kante's miss will certainly be key, because then it allows Watford to operate more freely. 111 interceptions for the season, 82 tackles. So he ranks first in tackles in the league and also first in interceptions in the league. That alone should tell you the sort of impact he's had this season. He will be a key missing component in that Leicester team. But then again, they have replacement in Gökhan Inler. So it's interesting to see what Claudio Ranieri can mix up and also bring out of what is supposed to be a crisis situation. But I think that Gökhan Inler is more than sure of holding his own in the absence of Kante. Can Watford get a vital home goal? I think that will be where it will tell. Who takes their chances is very important in this one.
We'll see how it goes. Troy Deeney and Odion Ighalo have been the starmen for Watford. For Leicester, it's been everybody essentially. Jamie Vardy, his very good friend Riyad Mahrez, and every other player. Can they get another win? Can they make a statement and get closer to the Premier League title? That's the wrap for Saturday. But on Sunday, Ben, we start off with Crystal Palace and Liverpool. Now, we saw this game be played at Anfield the first time. Then Palace were great. They drew 2-2. All of a sudden, Palace are right down at the bottom of the table, trying to get themselves away from relegation. And they take on Liverpool, who would want to react after everything that's gone on this season.
Two teams of similar character, if you ask me. I mean, fairly inconsistent. You don't know what to expect from either Liverpool or Palace week in and week out. For Liverpool, I think that they showed some character to be able to react in the Capital One Cup final against Man City. I mean, never mind them losing on penalties. I think that they gave that game everything, and that's the sort of attitude you need to turn up with every single week in match days. For Crystal Palace, the plot is simple. They fail to create chances. You look at their shots per match ratio and they rank bottom 5 in the league. You look at their chances created, they rank bottom 5 in the league as well. So it just tells you that this team gets nothing going with regards to...
massive with the likes of Johan Cabaye in that team.
Exactly. I mean, it's a bit surprising. I feel that Cabaye has been a bit suffocated by the lack of talent around him. I mean, there's as much he can do. I mean, as one player, he is not necessarily your hold on to the ball and try to dribble his way out of trouble, create pockets of spaces player. He thrives on space in and around him so he can spray the ball around. Occasionally he'll take the long range shot, occasionally he could score from a set piece. That's been missing this season as well.
We'll see how that goes. So that's Sunday at 1:30. At 4 p.m. is West Brom taking on Man United. And United, some have said that they are beginning to get it together, but they go to the Hawthorns, a very, very tricky place. Last season they drew 2-2. Can they get a better score? Can Marcus Rashford shine again on another match day for Manchester United? That's our game at 4 p.m. So that's how it will be looking like on Saturday and on Sunday on City 97.3. We start off with the North London derby between Spurs and Arsenal. There's Man City, Aston Villa at 3, and then at 5:30 there's Watford taking on Leicester. On Sunday, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool and West Brom versus Manchester United. Of course, the coverage will be very incomplete without your input. We need you to predict and win. And there's only one game. There's only one game for the predict and win segment. It's the North London derby. Spurs versus Arsenal. Who wins? Lily Whites or the Reds of Arsenal? So send us your prediction. Just drop it in the comment section below this video. And if you get it right, we'll get back to you and you can come pick up your amazing prize. The predict and win segment, North London derby, Spurs versus Arsenal. Get it right, you get an amazing prize from us here at City 97.3. Catch you on Saturday from 12:45 live on radio with all the games. We go through Sunday evening. We'll see what happens as the title challenge takes shape and we figure out who buys the ticket down to the championship.